Alright, so now that we have set up this video player, now I think it is right time to add admin panel to our application so that we can manage all these episodes, series and all this stuff. So for admin panel, we will gonna be using this Voyager. Alright, so let's get started with documentation and let's pull it in. So inside installation section, we will first require it by using composer from terminal with composer require. So I've already pulled in, so that will save some time. Wait for it to finish, and once it is done, we'll move to next step, which is we need to set up this app URL, database host, database name, password, which we already set up. So just make sure you put this app URL, replace it with replace localhost with your domain name. So in our case, let's go to .env. We are using this domain, which is right, webdemi.this. So make sure it reflects your domain name, and once that is done, we will go to next step. So there are two options: one, Voyager install, or install with dummy data. So you can install with dummy data to get all post pages and different stuff. So I won't install with this because we don't need extra data which will clutter our application. So just run PHP artisan Voyager install. Alright, so once this Voyager install command is done, so it will copy all the configuration file and it will migrate all the tables required to run Voyager. So as I have already run this command previously, so it is, in my case, it is saying already exist. So it will also link your assets to your public folder by running PHP artisan storage link command. So basically it will install everything which you do not need to do manually. So if you want to see what changes this command does, you can see the changed files. So in my case, so it created all these row files, settings files, configuration, and it altered this user model as well. So it replaced the authenticable with this Voyager user model, which instead will extend to authenticable. So yeah, that's another change. And it also added this route prefix admin, and all Voyager routes is registered all Voyager routes to in our web.php. Also there are different setters which we don't need yet. Alright, so once that is done, you can visit /admin and you should see the Voyager login page, which is perfect. And now at this point we do not have any user that is able to access this admin panel, so we need to create it from our terminal. So if you go to documentation, there is a section where we are instructed to create like so admin. So if we installed with dummy, yeah, we already got this default user, but since we didn't use that command with dummy option, we need to manually create that. So if you want to assign admin privileges to existing user, you just run this command for existing user, or if you want to create whole new user, then you can run with create flag, you can run exactly that command. So in our case, there are no user in user table yet, so we use this create command. Let's jump into terminal, run that command. So enter the admin name. I will create vo admin, and then password will be password itself, password. Alright, so that is created. Now let's go and log in with our credential that we just created. So I should have changed the username, but sorry, this email, it's fine. Password. Yeah, so we are logged in into our admin panel, so we can go to this dashboard. So we can add different thing here. We get all roles and permission system out of the box. which is cool. We also got to see our user list here. We can change whatever we want here, like email, password, and we get this media manager out of the box where we can upload file, resize them, crop them, and all lot of things. So we also got tools like menu builder, which is the this menu. We can put anything we want there. We can add, we can edit, like we can add new. So we'll be covering all these later on. So also we got a database manager. So Compass got all the command and all resources, all funds that you can use. So basically you can explore this. So cool thing about this thing is this bread. By using this we can create the bread or CRUD. So bread, browse, read, edit, add and delete. So we can create anything from, we can create bread, we can add bread to any of these tables. And finally these settings. So you can change site title, description, Google Analytics tracking ID. Alright, so let's jump into what we really need this for. For first thing, what we'll do is we will, let me go to front end first. So I'll create so what I would like to achieve is I would like to create manage these title, description from backend for all these series. So let's do that. Let's go there, and inside tool bread you'll get to this page, and here we see the series table, and if you do add bread to this table, so you'll get this, and here you can change a lot of things like model name. So for now this default options are perfectly fine. So if you want to override the controller that Voyager uses, you can specify here. If anything else, other model, you can specify policy name, and yeah, you can explore this. So here this title will be text field. You can change it. You can make, for now text is fine. Description, we can make text area or just text rich box. Yeah, let's make that rich text box. Alright, for now it is fine. Now let's submit it. So successfully created. Now if we see in menu, we see this series is added over here. So if we go to series, we see all the series in our database here. Alright, so we can edit, delete all sort of things with these existing data. So we created this CRUD in seconds, right? So very useful. We can change dark orange to updated dark orange, update it. We can add new one as well. So let's add new series Voyager. Alright, we can make it bold. Yeah, we can do a lot of thing with this. So now let's save it. Okay, once we add it here, we can view it on our series index page as well. If we go to browse course, yeah, we should see new series, and in our front page as well we should see that as a featured image, featured post. So see, it is showing this strong tag. That means we need to escape that, like in index page. Let's go to front and replace this with this thing. So first we are getting excerpt, and then we are using this syntax to escape the HTML or parse the HTML. Alright, so you cannot use directly this thing inside here, it won't work. So first you need to get it in variable and then use it here. Now if we refresh, looks like it is series instead, not just S. There we go, so it works. So here now we can manage this easily, we can edit it, delete it, so quite easier this time. So what I would like to do is I will add this featured image section or new field to series table. Currently we are just showing a static image, I forgot to add that field, so we'll do it now, no problem. So we'll generate a migration. So you can generate migration or you can directly do it, all your preference. Add image field to series table. Alright, so I'll pass this flag, table equals to series. There we go. So here I will add a new column which is string and will be called image. So when roll back, we'll drop this column. Alright, so now let's go ahead and migrate. There we go. So we should see that field over F5 to refresh. There we go, we got image field. You know what, I'll make a bit little change. So I'll roll back this. I think migrate rollback, okay. So that will roll back that. We can see that reflected over here. There we go, we do not see image there. Now let's change a bit. So this image, we first thing will make it nullable. So just keep it nullable so that if there is no image, it shouldn't freak out. So now let's migrate again. So there we go, we can see image field. And now what we'll do is we go to our Voyager admin panel and then we'll add new images. So first thing, let's go to admin panel here. So if you want to add new series, you only see title and description. Alright, so you are not seeing that image field. So for that, what we need to do is we need to go to settings, we need to go to tools, breadth, and we need to edit that breadth related to this series table. Alright, and what we need to do is we just grab this image field, we change it to image, and you can do here in which view you want to see image, or if you don't want to see image on browse page, just uncheck it. Same apply for other. And yeah, with image, if you want multiple image upload, you can do that, but in our case we are only doing one image. And yeah, let's submit it. Let's go back to our series And now this time if you want to edit, you should see the option to choose file. Alright, so let's choose a random file from here. Save it. There we go. We can see image, but in front end we are not seeing that image, that is not getting reflected. So for that, what we will do is, so we are seeing just dummy image, we need to change that. Let's first go to series index, and here is this image source, which is a static link. So what I will do here is so here we'll put asset and then series, so it will be inside storage, and then series image. Alright, so if you see inside public storage, you should see series, because I need to synchronize it, so my code editor doesn't reflect that. So basically what happens is whatever inside this storage app public series, so whatever inside here will get reflected over here, like so. Okay, so in database you see this whole name is getting saved, so that will reference to this image inside public. Alright, so yeah, we should specify like so. Storage, we should go inside the storage folder and then whatever name it is, so name will contain everything like September and all this stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and test that in our browser, refresh it. There we go, we can see, but as you see all other are breaking. So to fix that, we can use dummy image in case that is not found, or yeah, you have options. Let's use dummy image for now. So I will check if there is image, and if it is so, then we'll do that. Otherwise we'll put the dummy image. So now let's go ahead and refresh. There we go. Alright, so this CRUD for series is done. Now let's go ahead and do same thing for videos as well. So before that, I would just like to add a little icon over next to series. So in order to do that, let's go to tool, menu builder, and just click on builder, and we will edit our series and put in here font icon class. We can choose from these set of classes over here, like so. So I will use Voyager TV for now. There we go. Let's update it. Yeah, we should see this next to that. Pretty cool, huh? Okay, so let's go to bread and add same bread for videos as well. add bread to this table, and we need to tweak a little bit here. So series ID, title will be text, fine. Description text, fine. Text, episode number, you can make it number, or you can leave it text. So let's submit it. So we'll create relationship, but to create relationship first you need to create bread. All right, so submit it. It will create the bread exactly. You should see this video over here, and if you go to that URL, admin videos, you can manage all these videos. All right, so yeah, so if you want to edit any video, just go to edit and series ID, title. So what I would like to do now is instead of showing this series ID, it will be easier if it shows the series name. All right, title, series title, so that we can select the series from drop down and assign this video to that particular series. All right, so to do that, let's go ahead to our bread, and in video let's edit it, and this time we should create a relationship. Create relationship, and relationship will be belongs to, so this video will belong to series, and fully qualified namespace series. So which column from video is used to reference series? That is series ID, and display the title of the series and store the ID. All right, so perfect. So add new relationship. That's it, successfully created. Let's submit it. Now let's go to videos. So you can directly go from URL, or you can go from here, menu, from here. Okay, so now you can see the title, you can see the series over here, and if you go to edit, you should see the series drop down over here. All right, from here you can search as well, maroon. Let's change the title to maroon, changed from crossneck. Save it. So let's filter by created at. Okay, so this is the changed one, so series name is maroon. All right, so you can manage like so. You can do a lot of things. You can refer to documentation, and you can do all validation stuff. So if you go to form field, here different kind of form field, description about form field. So suppose, let's say, I'll give you one example of validation. So let's say in series you want to just allow only 10 character for title. So in order to do that, let's edit the bread, and in title field here in JSON you can change you have many options like validation, so validation rule will be required. Yeah, you can specify just like Laravel here, maximum 10, and let's save it, submit. And now if you go to series, and let's add new one. Some title, longer than 10 character, some character over here like so, some description. Let's try to save it. Yeah, we should get this error message, title may not be greater than 10 character. So you can change a lot of things. You can refer to documentation, or I'm planning to create a series on Voyager, complete series. I will build something from out of using Voyager. Much complex admin panel, more customization. So that is coming in future. So I think for now this is all right. I will continue in next video. So I will see you in next video. Bye.